Good morning, everyone. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for a little gentle, extra gentle yoga today. We're going to take it easy and we're going to focus on the neck and shoulders, the place where so much tension just seems to hang in there no matter what you do. So let's just start today with some deep breathing. Sit comfortably. Allow the back to be straight and tall. Turn down my air code. And breathe. You can close your eyes if you want to. Just take deep, long, slow breaths in through the nose and out either through the nose or the mouth, or maybe you want to try and let air come out both the nose and the mouth at the same time, which is very interesting because you can really squeeze the belly in. Good morning, Annie. And really push all the air out through the nose and mouth at the same time. So just to let your breath be long and slow, deep and full, and just let it unfold as it naturally feels like it wants to. And let's close our eyes, and with every inhalation sit a little taller. With every exhalation, just think about keeping that length through the spine, but letting your shoulders sink down away from your ears. Exhale everything out, squeeze the belly in, force all the old air out as you can. So nice to have Annie with me this morning. I'm sure we'll have a few more people join us in a few minutes as we click into the 10 o'clock hour. Beautiful. Breathing in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale. Keep that length in the spine, but let those shoulders really sink down. Think about lengthening through the neck, lifting the head up like a balloon floating up into the air. Next inhalation, sit a little taller than even before. And then as you exhale, let the head drop over as if your right ear wants to come down to your right shoulder. Don't pick the shoulder up, let the ear come down. And maybe your head doesn't tilt very far over, maybe it goes all the way over. Whatever your range of motion is, honor it. And breathe into any sensations you're feeling. Keep holding the head over sideways in a gentle stretch for the side oblique muscles coming down from behind the ear, down towards the shoulder on the opposite side. Every inhalation, still sit a little taller, let your heart shine forward, shoulders go back and down. And slowly as you inhale the next time, bring the head up. Exhale, stay straight up and down. Squeeze all the old air out. Inhale. And as you exhale this time, drop your head the other way. Exhale. Let the left ear reach down towards the left shoulder, but keep both shoulders way down. Keep the neck reaching long through the spine. Keep breathing, keep feeling that gentle stretch on the right side of the neck now, from the ear down towards the shoulder, or from the back of the neck perhaps down towards the shoulder blade. And of course, remember, whatever you're doing in this yoga class or any class that involves exercise, movement, and balance, you want to really be careful and listen to your inner wisdom. Don't just follow my instructions blindly into something that is not perhaps the best movement for you. Always listen, always be aware, always be grateful for what movement you have. Don't judge yourself. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, drop down. Don't judge yourself, don't critique, don't compare. not even to yourself at a younger age. Just let yourself be in this moment, at this place and time. Fill your heart with gratitude and love, and fill your lungs with lots of fresh breath. Inhale, come back up. Let's go all the way over this time. Exhale it all the way down on the other side. Inhale, bring it up and over. As you exhale, come down the other side. Inhale up. If this doesn't work for you, keep it slow like we did at the beginning. Or just rest. 2 more times on each side. 1 and 2. That was only one side though, wasn't it? I mean, 1 time on each side. So let's go back over. Breathe as you move. Careful and gently. Exhale, come on over. And then we bring the head up with an inhalation. Let's roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Breathe in and out. In and out. 1 more time. In and out. Change direction. Up over the top and forward. In, up, out, down. In, up, out, down. 1 more time. Nice. Arms reach straight out to the side. Reach it up. Touch your hands over your head. Bring them down into prayer pose. And just hold it here for a moment with the head slightly bowed. And take a moment to set your intention for today's yoga. What brings you to your mat today? What do you hope to achieve? And we're going to open our hands, representing opening of the heart, and lift it up to heaven. Bring your attention and your intention up to your connection to heaven. Be grateful for your insight and your wisdom, which pours down during your moments of quietness and awareness. It pours down into you right here at your crown chakra. Open up and breathe air in all the way to your deepest part of your torso, your root chakra, and feel the inspiration pour in all the way down to your root, all the way up to your crown. Reach up, breathe in. Arms come out to the side, exhale. And we're just going to bring the hands reaching directly forward. Bring your fingers together, maybe crisscross your thumbs so you can kind of anchor your hands together and reach your fingertips all the way forward, and slowly bow your head down all the way forward. Reach the fingertips forward, shoulders and arms reaching forward, head bowed down. Relax your neck. Relax your belly so your neck can really let go. Conscious decision to relax your belly, especially if you're seated in a nice tall straight position with straight back. The belly naturally wants to hold you in, but let's let go so we can bow the head all the way down forward. Keep reaching those fingers forward, keep breathing. And at the same time, bend your elbows and lift your head. Bring your prayer hands right into your heart. Lift your head up and give us a smile. I hope you're feeling a little better already. Let's take some active fingers into the action at the back of the neck. Reach those fingers back and let one hand go high and one hand go low. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Let your fingers, as you squeeze, drag across the muscle tissue. Let your thumb be active. Squeeze and release. Keep breathing. This is your time to take care of yourself. So much tension in the back of the neck, reaching up towards the back of the skull. Take those fingertips with real strong fingertips. Push down at the base of the skull where the muscles and tendons connect. Right there. There's an anchor point on either side of the spinal cord. Let's focus on those anchor points and then squeeze into the middle towards the spinal cord and back out. Going across that area. Squeeze in and out. Reach in and out. And then follow your heart's desire to squeeze, massage, and find yourself giving great comfort to yourself. All right, one more good squeeze, dragging those fingers and thumb across the muscle tissue. And we're going to bring the hands flat down to the upper shoulder. Reach back by your shoulder blades and drag your fingers over the top to the front. Breathe in, reach back, exhale. Drag your fingers deep into the tissue in your upper shoulders. Reach back, breathe in, exhale, drag it forward. Nice. Maybe one more squeeze at the base of the skull back there. And then relax your arms. We're just going to look right and left. Whatever your range of motion is today, don't over push, don't overstretch, don't force. Find your range of motion and let's slow it down. Really feel the head moves on the top of the spine. You know, cervical connection. It's a little bit like one of those ball and socket joints that you see on a camera stand, where you can move the camera all the way around on that ball. That's a little bit like what's going on right here. So let's see if we can move the head in a little circle, as if there's a bolt of light, like a lightsaber, coming right up out of the top of your head, and you're going to draw a circle on the ceiling with that light. So take it and take it around, breathing as you move. If there's any particular place that's talking to you as you take your head in this little circle, you're welcome to stop. Breathe air into the spot, maybe even rub the spot. Let's change direction now and then whenever you feel like it. Breathe. Circle around. All right. Make your circle bigger, and this way we're just doing it over the top and down below, as if now the nose is drawing the circle in the air in front of your face. Big circle up, over, down, and over. Breathe in and out. One more time in and out. Change direction, go the other way. We're working the neck. Gently, softly, appreciating our body in every facet. No matter what, this is your body. Love it. Appreciate it. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. Changing direction again. Match your breathing to your movement. Beautiful. All right, let's come to a neutral position. And again, let's roll the shoulders, but this time we're going to do a bicycle roll. So each shoulder is like working the pedals on a bicycle. And if you want, you can bring your elbows and arms into the action, almost like you're clawing your arms and hands forward, but really it's all about the shoulder. Moving the shoulder. Let the elbow push the shoulder around. Guide the shoulder around. Oh, yes. Let's go back. Let's breathe. Keep going. Keep breathing. Let's go the other way again. And let the elbows sink down. Let it just be the shoulders again. Nice. Okay, now you probably recall my turtle sticks his head out of the shell, turtle sticks his head back in the shell. We're going to try and do that a little bit now. So the shoulders come forward and the chin goes back. 3 breaths here. Keep pushing the back of the head back towards a position that's just the back of your head over your tailbone. Shoulders aiming forward. Okay, let's push it forward. The face comes forward, the shoulders go back. and reverse it. Back and forth at any speed that feels good to you. Breathe. Beautiful. All right, let's get those legs stretched out. That was a good 15 minutes on the neck and shoulders, and we will revisit that later. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones, straighten out your legs, and let's just flex the ankle back and forth a few times. Flex one and point the other and change. Keep breathing. Let your back be straight. Lift up through the spine. Remember, your heart is always shining forth. Nice. All right, relax your feet. Reach your hands from your hips to your ankles. Slowly bending forward. Look down at your legs. Lift and breathe in. Exhale, reach. Lift and breathe in. Exhale, reach forward. Slow it down. Let's stay down for 2 seconds. Hold on to your feet if it helps. 1, 2. Slide it back up. Big breath in. Reaching for the feet. Grab a hold of your heels. Stay down for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide it back up. Breathe in. Exhale. Reach for your feet. Grab a hold. Stay down for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slide back up. Beautiful. Open your feet just a little bit, just a little wider than your hips. Walk your hands inside your legs, inside, reaching for the space between your feet with your fingertips. Bring your elbows down between your knees or on top of your knees. Let your hands go palm up. Round your back and drop your head. Knees can slightly bend if that helps you. Allow everything to be soft and heavy. Your breathing is constant but very light. The secret here is to let the head be so heavy you don't hold it at all, and that takes the tension out of the shoulders. Come about halfway up. You can walk your hands back up a little bit. Come about halfway up. We're going to walk over to the right. Reaching forward. On the face is on the right side of your right knee. Outside of your right knee. Come back up halfway. Walk back to the middle and all the way to the left. Bring your body over to the left. Push up, back to the right. Back to the left. Beautiful. Come back to the middle, walk your hands up, and go ahead and sit up tall. Bring your feet back in. Let's do a spinal twist. So we're going to take the right leg and bend it up and put that heel close to your knee. And then crisscross it right over the knee. Okay, now from here we reach forward with the left hand and then wrap that elbow around that knee. If that doesn't work for you, you can just grab the knee in your hand. reach your right hand forward and then watch as it travels to the right, straight out from your shoulder on the right, and then go farther back as far as your hand wants to go, and then drop it down to the ground right behind your right hip. That leg that's straight out, flex that ankle, and let's look over our right shoulder. Take some deep breaths in and feel the spine sort of like wringing out a washcloth, let all the old water, stale water, exit the washcloth. That's the way the spine gets wrung out in this position. From tailbone all the way to the cervical connection at the skull. Twist around. Gentle. All right, lift the hand behind you. Inhale big. Exhale, bring it in front. Slowly bring it in front. Both hands reach forward, uncross your legs, and imagine you're holding a beach ball over your head. Bring it to your heart, out over your toes, and up over your head. Keep that going and breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you go over the toes. And now that you know the movement, let your hands be expressive and graceful. You don't have to be holding onto a beach ball as if it's very, very important that you keep your hands stiff. No, let them rest. Let them be graceful, expressive. Enjoy the movement. Breathe. Beautiful. Nice. All right. Sitting tall again. We're going to twist around the other way. Bend the left knee. Place that foot right close to your knee. And then just place it right on the other side of the knee. Lift it right up over. We're going to reach forward with the right hand and wrap the elbow around the knee. Or just grab the hand, grab the knee in your hand. Take your left hand and stretch it forward. Send it to the left. Watch it go all the way back. Drop it to the ground beyond your left hip, somewhere back there on the floor. And that straight leg ankle, flex it, please. Look over your left shoulder. Focus on your spine, your neck, your shoulders. Sit tall. Ready, breathe in and lift the hand behind you. Exhale, bring it in front. Both hands reach forward, uncross the legs. Let's revisit that idea of a beach ball in our hands. We're going to come over the toes and up to the heart and up overhead. Breathe. Exhale as you come over and inhale as you come up. See if we can make this movement delicious and balletic, graceful, with a lot of stretch, reaching up, reaching forward, come back up, and reach up again. More time. Beautiful. Let's try a straddle sit. Let me get this yoga mat just right. Yes. Okay, open up those legs. Take a moment to really settle into your straddle sit and remember that you don't have to get your legs so far apart. Work with your body and listen to your body and respect it because not everybody's the same. I know I'm a little more flexible than some folks, but I'm not as flexible as everybody. And the thing is, whatever your range of motion is, work with that and it will improve over time. Thank you. All right, you ready? All right, we're just going to slide our hand towards our ankle on the right and bring the body sideways over, back up, and we slide our hand the other way. We're just sliding our hands from hips to ankles one at a time, bringing the body sideways over. Lots of twist or lots of bend in the spine and in the rib cages. On the right under the armpit, on the left under the armpit. If you want, you can slide your hand up. Feel those ribs on the side as they stretch. Lots of breathing. Always. Breathing is good. Three more times. 1, 2, and 3. All right, come straight up, arms out to the side and up, breathe in. Prayer hands down, keep the spine long, keep the head lifted. Take a moment to just visit your inner sanctum. Close the eyes. Feel the strength of the legs. Feel the strength of the torso. Feel the length of the spine, the top of the head reaching up. Beautiful. All right, hands go to the floor in the middle, like a push-up, except we're going down. And when you push up, it's easier, whereas a push-up, it's a little bit harder when you're going down, I think. Or when you're going up. It's actually hard both ways for a push-up, isn't it? This is not so much strong arms as flexible hips. Be gentle, don't overstretch. Let's see if we can go halfway down and walk our hands over towards the right leg, one hand on either side of the knee. Bring your forehead or your nose close to your knee. If you want, you can reach your hands towards your foot. Hands to the floor. Halfway up, walk back to the middle. Bend the elbows, come down and up, come down. Push it up, all the way down, all the way up. Halfway down, walk over towards the left knee. One hand on either side of the knee, bow your head over that knee, reaching your hands maybe for the toes or the heel. Stay here and breathe deep. Beautiful. Hands to the floor, halfway up, walk back to the middle, bend those elbows, come down, and up, and all the way down, up, and let's see if we can stay down, maybe come down on the elbows. You can use a pillow, you can use a bolster, you can use a block to support yourself if this doesn't work for you. Slowly coming back up, bring those legs in, and just take a moment to cuddle up into a little ball. Curl up into the tiniest little ball you can. Bow your head in between your knees and chest, and just close your eyes and be with yourself for a few breaths, maybe 3 or 5 breaths. into the hero pose now. If this doesn't work for you, you can always put a pillow under your knees, or you can put a pillow under your heel, under your butt, between your heels and your butt, or right in the crease of your knees. Sometimes a little pillow or even a rolled up towel right in the crease of the knees, right here, can be helpful. If this just doesn't work for you no matter what, you can sit with your legs straight out. If you're in a chair, you're fine. All right, I feel like I've got a free hair tickling my nose. All right, let's reach the arms out and up overhead. Reach out, breathe in. Take that right hand and drop down to the base of the neck, between the shoulder blades, and left fingers reach for the right elbow, behind your head, reach it behind your head, stretching the armpit, the tricep, the shoulder, bowing the head just a little bit. Open the hands up and switch sides. Inhale, exhale. Switch sides, feel the stretch in the back of the left tricep area and also the armpit. And unfold, open up, arms out to the side and all the way down. Just let the arms hang from the shoulders. Bring your fingers behind your hips and interlock your hands back there. Straighten your arms. Squeezing the shoulder blades, lift the face, breathe in. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest, let the back of the neck stretch. Feel the squeeze in the shoulder blades. See if I can just go back a little bit to stay on camera as I go forward. All right, bending forward, we're going to let the hands travel up into the air above the head. If you want, you can go to a step farther, come up off of your heels and onto the top of your head, letting the arms flop over a little bit towards the floor. If you did that, come back, stay in your intermediate position for a moment. And then slowly rise up. Release your arms and give yourself a little hug. Walk your fingers a little farther back behind your shoulders. See if you can round your back, drop your head, keep those fingers reaching back behind your shoulders. And just rock. Rock on your hips as if you're comforting yourself. Nice. Straighten the back. Lift the elbows up. Bloom like a flower. Open up. Let's do the whole thing again. Squeeze those fingers back behind your tailbone. Squeeze your arms straight. Shoulder blades squeeze. Look up. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades. Bow your head. Rocking forward on your hips, bring the forehead down and the hands up. Lifting higher, come onto the top of the head. Bringing the body up, release your hands and give yourself a hug, the other hand on top this time. If you had your left hand on top, switch it around. Walk your hands back behind your shoulders. Bow your head round your back and just rock at your waist. Still in the hero pose, we're going to come up into a kneeling position and stretch out the right leg. Put the whole foot on the floor out there, flat. So the ankle turns and goes flat. And then we just reach up and over, stretching the side body. And come up. See if you can bring the left hand down onto the ground. And maybe this right leg will float up into the air. Down and bring the body up one more time, stretch it over. Come on up. Let's change legs. So we're on our kneeling position, take the other leg out to the side and put the foot flat on the ground, way out there, straight leg. Stretch your arms up and over. Feel the stretch in the side body. Breathe into your armpit and your ribs. Coming up, breathe in. Bring the hand all the way down to the floor, and your left hand reaching up. You're going to try and float that left leg up into the air. Hold it and breathe. Nice. Coming back up. Back to kneeling. And back to hero pose. Let's take a moment to just bow our head and feel the balance in the body. Let's go into table position. We're almost halfway there already. Just come onto your hands. You're already on your knees. Bring those hands really wide, spread your fingers out wide on the ground, and press with the fingertips down into your yoga mat, and push away with your arms and shoulders. Drop your head and tailbone, round your back up into an arch. This is your cat pose. It's almost Halloween, so we get to be a scary black cat. And then we pick the face up, pick the tailbone up, and drop the middle of the back down for cow pose. Cow pose, moo. Moo. And meow and moo to your heart's content here, back and forth. Cat and cow. Any speed is perfect. Take it easy. All right. Let's go around the corner, look around your shoulder for your hip, stick your hip out, maybe bend the other opposite elbow, and switch sides. Take it easy. Breathe a lot. Three more. Two more. One more. And back to cat and cow, arch and sway, breathing as you move. Let's try a puppy dog stretch. We're going to come down on our elbows. Let the hip go high. It's a little bit like downward dog. Bring your chest down to the floor, bring your face down to the floor. Hips are way high, up and back. Slowly push back up into table, cat and cow for throws. Let's turn the toes under and try our first downward dog of the morning, lifting the hips up and letting the head drop down between the arms towards the floor. Find a good place for your feet that you really like and push back and up with the hips. Remember Remember to keep the tips of your fingers activated, pushing down into the yoga mat, especially your index finger and your thumb on both hands. Slowly begin to lift one heel and then the other. Take your dog for a walk. Let your hips move left and right as your feet come up off the ground one at a time. And both toes on the ground, heels high. Up on your toes like you're wearing high heels. Lift the hips up and back. Push away with your hands. Keep that position. Drop your heels. Let them go as far down as they can. Maybe they go all the way to the floor, maybe not. You should feel a vibrant stretch in the back of the calves all the way up to behind the knees and into the hamstrings. Bring your feet together. Shift all your weight to your right foot and let your left foot point up or back. And then switch sides. Three-legged dog on each side, just a gentle stretch. And down, back onto our knees, and find yourself in pose of a child to rest with your hands turned palm up back by your feet. Relax the neck. Continue to breathe, although you're probably taking very small breaths as your body is really folded in half here. Beautiful. Come back into table and just come over and sit on the hips. Take a moment to be in the mermaid pose where both legs go to the right, both knees are bent. If this doesn't work for you, have your knees out a little bit more or just sit normal. And see if you can switch the legs around. Mermaid the other way. Try to keep the hips level, both hips on the ground. All right, stretch those legs out. Give them a jiggle. We're going to scoot down onto our backs. Let the legs stretch out. Find yourself in a wonderful, relaxing Savasana. Palms are up. Let your breath be long and slow, deep and full. Fill the belly, then the diaphragm, then the lungs and ribs, and then the throat. Exhale, let it all leave at the same time. Squeeze the belly in, blow the air out. Be aware of your body on the floor. Notice the places that touch the floor. Notice the places that are supported by the structure of your body. Nice. You can put your hands out to the side like a capital letter T. Give you a little bit more stability on the ground. We're going to bring that right knee up. Bend the knee about 90 degrees and circle it around as big a circle as you can, as long as you don't have any pain or sensitivity or discomfort or awkward feelings. If you do feel any of that, just make your circle smaller or just rest this one out. You don't have to do everything that I say. Hopefully, spending this time, whether you're following my instructions or not, it's a time for you to reconnect with yourself. With your breath. By just focusing on your breath, you can increase your metabolism, clear the body of toxins, and vitalize your nervous system, blood flow. Bring that knee right up to your chest. Both hands reach for the knee. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and hold. Perhaps it wants to travel out by the side of the body for a little bit of a lateral stretch. That's optional. Bring it back in top, and one more good squeeze into the chest with both hands. Use those arm muscles. Squeeze that leg into the chest. And release it. Stretch the leg straight up. Circle the ankle around one way and then the other. Wiggle the toes. Flex and point. Let's see if we can stretch the leg a little towards our face. Reach up and grab the leg with your hands. Wherever your hands reach is fine. Gently bring the leg towards your face a little bit and then let it go back towards vertical. Find your edge. Go back into your comfort zone. Gently explore your range of motion, mobility. Keep breathing throughout. All right, see if you can really acknowledge the edge of your range of motion. Where is it? Don't force past it, but do give it a little nudge so you recognize where that edge is. And let's see if we can sit right at that edge for 30 seconds. Try to relax the leg and keep breathing. If you want, you can grab a hold of your big toe and let the other arm relax. After 30 seconds, our body has a natural reflex to have a release. So you may actually feel it, and if you do, you're welcome to follow the edge as it shifts deeper into your stretch. Don't force anything. Be gentle. Appreciate your body. And breathe a lot. Nice. Let it go. Drifts back to vertical, bend the knee and cross it over to the left. Roll up onto your left hip and open your chest to the ceiling. Release and relax. Find a new version of this spinal twist that's even more deliciously comfortable. Maybe turn your head to the left. Shift your shoulders and arms just a little bit. Relax everything in the entire body. Before you come out of this spinal twist, let's do 3 deep restorative breaths. In through the nose, out through loose lips. Like a balloon deflating, just let it all go. We're going to roll all the way onto our left side now into a fetal position. Roll up onto your left side, let your head come to rest on your upper arm. Take that right leg and stretch it up. See if you can grab the big toe with your 2 fingers and just gently feel the side stretch in the back of the leg and in the hip. Hands come to the floor right in front of your chest, on the floor flat. Lower the legs slowly down. fetal position for a rest. When you're ready, roll back onto your back, and let's do one of those long body stretches. Arms overhead, stretch the body as long as possible. Point your toes, reach, stretch, expand your rib cage. Breathe in. Oof, relax. Let's bring those hands out from the shoulders, capital letter T. Bend your left knee, bring it up, circle it around. All the way around, as big a circle as you can, as long as you don't have any pain or discomfort, sensitivity, or awkward feeling. Keep it big, really work that hip socket, breathe air into it. Imagine you're lubricating that ball and socket joint with fresh air as you breathe it in. Exhale away all the toxins that are built up in your hips and lower back. Change direction now and then whenever you feel like it. Keep it going. All the way around. And all the way around again. Beautiful. Stretch that leg in towards your chest. Bend your knee. Hands come to the knee. Squeeze it in. Release. Breathe in. Exhale. Squeeze it in. Release. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze it in, hold it in. Allow it to drift left and towards your armpit if you want. Beautiful side stretch into the hip. And then bring it back on top. Reach the leg up, straight up out of your hip socket and circle your ankle. Circle the other way. Wiggle the toes. Flex and point a few times. And reach with your hands. Grab the leg, gently bring it into an inclined position close to your face, and then back to vertical. Breathe. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Find your range of motion. Acknowledge your edge. Give it a little nudge, but don't push past it. Be gentle. Be kind. Let's find that extreme place where we're going to hold the leg for 30 seconds. Grabbing the big toe with your 2 fingers, your peace fingers. Try to relax. Come a little deeper if you feel the urge. Following your edge into a deeper version of this hamstring stretch. Let the leg go straight up, bend the knee slightly, and bring it all the way over to the right. Rolling up onto your right hip. Spinal twist, relax everything. Or let's find a more deeper, more relaxing version. Turn your head to the right, perhaps, move your arms into a new position. Find yourself deeply relaxed. then shift over onto your right side for the fetal position. Just relax with your head resting comfortably on your upper arm or shoulder. Take that top leg and reach it up. Grab the toe in your fingers. Just hold here for a moment. Let the leg go. Come back to your fetal position. Just rest. You're ready, find yourself coming back up to your regular easy pose, just the seated position. We're going to close out the last few minutes together with a breathing exercise. Let's do our 5-8. 5-8. That means we're going to inhale for 5 counts. Now when I say 5 counts, you'll hear me breathe counting. So I'll breathe a little bit and count. I'll breathe a little bit and count, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. That doesn't mean that that's how you have to breathe, because you don't have to actually count out loud. So you can just breathe nice and steady and slow as I count for you. If you want to do the little sips of air, you can do that. That works too. Just take a moment to really be in your seated position with the back straight, shoulders back and down, arms resting, hands palm up on your knees if that works for you. And we're going to just breathe in now to synchronize our breath. Breathe in together. Let it go out. And we begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for full 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 5. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5. Inhale for 8. Hold for 5. Exhale for 8. Stay empty for as long as feels good to you. Be aware of the part of your body that asks you to take your next breath. When you breathe in, send the air right to that spot. See if you can slow your breath down even more with lots of awareness of the body, taking the air in expansion of the ribs, the expansion of the lungs, the receiving of the air into those alveoli inside the lungs, little pockets where the exchange of oxygen for carbon dioxide takes place. Can you sense it? Can you feel it? Take a moment for gratitude for the life force of every breath we breathe in. Grateful for every opportunity to cleanse the body as we exhale. Thank you for joining me for yoga today. I grant you my most sincere namaste. I hope you take your yoga with you throughout the day. And I'll see you here again on Thursday morning for another session of live, very gentle yoga with Lisa from St. Martin. Thank you again. Namaste.